Yeah, another episode of the Magnar and Sveti show.
He is Sveti.
This here's Magnar.
We are the Holy Brothers.
And here we are, stuck in Babylon.
And we're mourning the loss of the great Billy
Ocean.
Billy Mays, who sold the orange cleaning product, as we all know. And I really liked him. I thought it was cool that he made his living just doing that shit. Did you know he started out as a barker in Atlantic City?
They call them hucksters, not barkers.
Huckster. He was the next huckster extraordinaire. And this dude came up to him and says, do this commercial, and the rest is history. He was making bank doing that shit.
He should really have his own wing in the Ron Popeil Hall of Fame.
And it is a tragedy.
Because he was definitely the shit with his coal black dyed hair and beard and fake suntan.
And his frenetic pitch.
Ways.
Who else has died recently?
Ed McMahon.
There's a series of deaths. We're in a death phase.
Well, okay, you had the big three. I'll go ahead and bite. You had the big three. You had your Michael Jackson, your Farrah Fawcett, and your Ed McMahon. But
David Carradine as well.
Yeah, but we've already covered the tragic.
I know, but that was the beginning of this phase of
sure.
Thinning out of the celebrity.
Well, more like a month now, I suppose.
Yeah, a month.
But Farrah and Michael Jackson were in the same day.
Same day. Figured the freaking odds. Is that weird?
But out of all of them, well, except for
Billy
David
Mays.
Carradine, and we covered
David
him.
Carradine.
But out of the three most recent ones, the most that will affect me the most, believe it or not, is Ed McMahon.
I like that McMahon.
Now,
Nice cheery laugh.
a lot of my early memories of spending time with my father was staying up late and watching Johnny Carson, and it was kind of a secret deal between me and him because my mother would be working nights, and he would be home with me and act like he'd forgotten it was time for me to go to bed.
Right.
But
that was always a big cool thing.
all of a sudden it was midnight, and I was telling the kids the next day at school what was happening on Johnny Carson the night before. Me and the old boy worked so hard all the time. We never really had, sports and
that was
all
an
that shit.
institution in those days, bro. Johnny Carson.
But shut up. But we had the Johnny Carson show.
Yeah.
So that's something you don't want to talk over. But then it was an institution like Magnar, the Interrupter, says.
Well, but it brought people together, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You sat down, and and it was a thing. Like we talked about earlier, in concert. These are things that you watched every week. It wasn't like you sat and you looked at 76 channels trying to decide.
No, at most you had 5 back then,
right.
folks.
Well, and it was very definitive. If you were a young hippie, you're going to watch In Concert on Friday night. Wolfman Jack, Midnight Special.
In Concert was Saturday. Midnight Special was Friday.
Right. That's how it worked, because I could never put that together in my mind. Don Kirshner.
Yeah, that was also. I think that might have alternated. Because that was syndicated. So
And people don't even know. I mean, people that are 30 years old don't have any idea who Wolfman Jack was, for instance.
Yeah.
Americana, slipping away. It's just like when Ed McMahon dies. See how it comes around full circle? Back to Ed McMahon.
Well, your new Americana is hip hop. So there you go, folks. Have a Mountain Dew and do some meth. See me in the morning.
Look at this. Johnny Carson, Julia Child, Jesus Christ,
Muhammad Ali. I don't even know where you're going, but you got to put him in that category.
The same initials. A great
Cassius Clay.
Cassius Clay and
with a J.
I'm good
That's how
at
they
this, man.
pronounce
I'm
it
good
in
at
Czechoslovakia. I get you now. And like when Malcolm X, no, not Malcolm X, the other guy. Remember when he went off on the numbers deal?
I do. What is that cat's name? That dude is whack. What is his name? Luciferian. What is his name?
Same thing. Anywho, that guy.
Louis Farrakhan.
Louis Farrakhan. Luciferian.
Right, man.
See, we're making more connections here, aren't we? He must be the devil.
How many letters is that when you put it all together, man?
Exactly. Ronald Reagan.
Railroad.
No, Ronald Wilson Reagan, 666.
Yeah, and there are other things with Reagan I read online.
He had a big old ween.
And Nancy was good with that.
And she couldn't just say no.
She'd say, no, stop. No, she'd say, no, don't, stop. I fucked it up. So where are we going with this? Oh, who else died?
Farrah.
Farrah Fawcett, man.
How many seasons was she on Charlie's
One.
Angels? One.
Weird.
And had, I mean...
She jumped the shark, man.
Well, yeah, but on poster sales alone, if she got a penny for every one of those posters, my God. And you all know the poster I'm talking about. Not the one of her...
With the knit.
Anal cancer. Yeah. Yeah. That's the one.
The one with the nip back in the day.
And anybody that says it's too soon to joke about a dead celebrity, that's what happens when you're a celebrity. You give up that right.
They're not living in this day and age.
And besides, they're dead. They don't care.
They don't care.
And some of them probably hope there isn't an afterlife, because if there is, they're going to hell. Michael Jackson. Can't take away his musical accomplishments, but God damn it, he was a weirdo. We talked about it earlier.
He was a weirdo par excellence.
He wasn't a pedophile. He wasn't this. He had his own weird, nameless, alien, weird thing that he was doing and getting away with for years. And it's no wonder he was so goddamn weird.
Off to Never Neverland.
Yeah.
It's weird though, you know. Michael Jackson dying is weird to me because we were exactly, well, the same age more or less. And, you know, you watched his antics and you watched his meteoric rise, which was meteoric, and you couldn't deny it no matter who you were. And then you watched him just go crazy from it, which is what happens, a lot of times when people get a lot of shit. They go frickin' bitch cakes nuts. And that's what Michael Jackson did.
I think it was his family and the Jehovah's Witnesses that made him nuts.
You know who I don't like is that Joe Jackson. And I don't mean the guy that did the songs in the 80s. I mean his dad.
His dad.
Who was that Joe Jackson did those songs in the 80s?
He was an English fella.
Remember the video? You could see the apartments. How's that go?
Sing it for us.
I don't remember. How's it go?
I'm not going to sing it.
I'm stepping out.
We'll cross that street.
I want the world to know.
That's it. So anyway, if you're going to be famous,
watch your ass.
You can't be weird anymore.
Watch your assets.
People will find out about it. They will find out. There's no hiding it anymore. I don't care how slick you are.
Isn't it a prerequisite to be weird?
If you're gonna, well, yeah, but if you're gonna be over the top fucking weird, you need to go in, make your money, and get the fuck out.
That's what I don't understand.
Go away.
Why don't more people do that?
That's the only way you'll get away with it. Gary Glitter.
Britney Spears. I always thought, man, take your money and go somewhere and chill out.
And the counterpoint is that here in America and you know, most of the Western world, I suppose, if you're famous enough, after time, you're pretty well forgiven for anything.
Yeah. Go chill. Come
Except
back.
for you, Hanoi Jane. We will never forgive you.
Oh, don't bring her up again.
Anyway, we'll see you next time on the Magnar and Sveti show. Peace out.
Love you, Satan. Oofta.
Yeah. Hey, Satan. Yeah. Goodbye.